Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jay. I want to take some time to discuss this DLC possible leak information that came out a few days ago. So there's this Twitter user that is a fan of Tekken 8. His name is Shootmans. So that he provided like a thread on Twitter or X as it's called now. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a Twitter account anymore because I used to have one, but I think about a year or two ago or sometime they decided to take my Twitter account down because although I'm well into my late 20s at the moment, I made my Twitter account when I was under the age of 13. So therefore, I broke the rules, and they're punishing me for it. Like 15 years later, how old am I? 13. I was, yeah, somewhere around. Several years later, almost 2 decades later, they decide to punish me for making an account under the age of 13, which I barely ever used it. So I'm saying all this to say I can't really click in it. I'll have to make another account, and I don't really want to do that to myself. I don't really need to be on Twitter that much. But basically, this person did provide. So if you guys want to see it for yourself, this guy, his name is Shootsman on Twitter. And he basically provided some convincing evidence for why he think that these three characters will be DLC for season 1. And I will say that this guy, so he's known. The reason why we're taking this seriously is because he's a trusted leaker, and according to this, the same leaker is known for debunking and confirming earlier leaks during the Tekken 8 closed network test, which gives the following rumors a bit more plausibility. And if you guys seen my realistic DLC video, I have stated that I believe that Craig Marduk will be a season 1 DLC, and that's part of for this. It has to do with the reason why we're gonna go over here. Is because I remember during the closed network test, I remember there were rumors saying that I guess these computer nerds, they were able to get into the game and do a lot of data mining, and they did see that Vale Tudo was listed in the data. And not only that, it also had the words Australia listed. So I want to just go over that here for a second. Let me see which article was it. Yeah, so I don't see it here. I don't know how detailed it goes. But basically, long story short, I mean, you guys could check this out for yourself. But basically, there's like a lot of different codes, lots of it looks like computer code and stuff, and then people were hacking into it, and they saw that Valtudo was listed in that code for the closed network test, as well as the name Australia, or the country Australia, and we all know that's Marduk's fighting style as well as his nationality. So, and then the similar information has been found for the other two characters that he suspects will be season 1 DLC, which is Lydia and Falcon. So basically, the country Thailand was also found in this code, as well as the country Poland as well. And I think the fighting style Muay Thai was explicitly labeled in the code. So these are from the result of doing data mining on this, like within the Tekken 8 data. So I want to give my thoughts on how plausible I think this is. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, it's like I do like Mark. I do want Mark to come back, But I guess let me just get my thoughts. So it's like I don't necessarily want this to be true, but I think it has a lot of plausibility. I think it's very plausible. I really do, and that's unfortunate because although I love Marduk and I do want him to come back, and I would like to try him out again. The other two characters, Lydia and Falcon Ram, I thought they were supposed to be scrapped. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking if I had to like put a percentage on this, I think this may be. I could see this maybe being like a 75% chance of happening, just because we do know that there is no current Muay Thai fighter in the game right now, and although a lot of us assumed they were going to have that title go for Bruce, to be like the prime, or like the main Muay Thai fighter or whatever, it seems like they're going to go for Falcon Ram again. but I mean, it makes sense. If there's no Muay Thai fighter, so I can definitely see whether it's Falcon Rom or Bruce. I can see one of them coming back. And we do know that Lydia was popular. A lot of people liked her. She's one of the newcomers in Tekken 7 that a lot of people were very fond of. I think one of the more successful ones. I don't like Lydia. I personally do not want her back. But I mean, I don't care if she comes back, but she should not be high on the priority list if you ask me. I think there are a lot more characters that need to come back before she's considered, and I just feel like she's kind of boring, and there was never really make a good connection to the story with her. Like, she's just this random. She was added too late in Tekken 7, and she was just like, I'm the Prime Minister of Poland, and Hiachi, I'm coming for you. And it was really, I don't know, it was just too late in the game's lifespan, and it was just, the storyline just did not make sense. It just came out of nowhere, and yeah, I don't know. But I think this list could be plausible, and that, like I said, my other video I did on the most realistic DLC options, I did have Marduk listed here for this very reason, because I remember them finding Val Tudo in the data files back in the CNT. I do remember that. Now, as far as the information regarding Lydia and Falcon Rom, this is new to me. I didn't know that. I don't remember hearing that earlier, but I don't know if it was found in the CNT or if it's something they found recently. I'm really not sure, but I do remember Val Tudo. So I will say, for my realistic predictions, I think I am right. I did predict Eddie, so I'm right so far. I do think I did predict Marduk. Now, Lydia and Falcon Rom, I did not predict. Hopefully I'm correct and that they won't be season 1 DLC, but it does look really plausible. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just these DLC leaks and everything is only time would tell for sure. Like, none of us really know for sure. But it's very odd that they would add Lydia, Falcon Rom, and hell, even Martyr, that they would add them before they add some of the more popular staples like Armor King, Julia, Lei, my favorites, and even Anna Williams, and just even some other popular characters. Like, who else is? Well, I think those are the main ones that we were missing. But yeah, so I'm like, Lydia and Falcon Rom, those are the characters you guys are adding for season 1. Instead of the fan favorites that have been in the game for like the past 25 going on 30 years. But I don't make decisions. But yeah, so overall, I think this is very interesting news. Like I said, I'm happy about Marduk, because Marduk was a character I really wanted to learn a lot more in Tekken 7, but I just didn't put too much time into him, just because I'm like, well, the game's going to be over and he doesn't seem to be on the base roster. So I would love for Marduk to come back. The other two, I think, should wait, honestly. And it's really surprising, because I felt like Bruce would have been a better option for like the Muay Thai style or like kickboxing type character, because he's a character that's been absent for, well, really just for Tekken 7, but for the past, I guess, but that's still, Tekken 7 was like a decade. Like, he was absent for a decade. A lot of people are requesting him. I feel like that would be like a great marketing strategy, like to add this highly requested character. I don't know why they're going to go with Falcon Rom again, but so yeah, I hope this is not, with the exception of Marduk, I hope that this DLC leak is not true for season 1. Honestly, I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like Julia, Lei, Anna, and Armor King deserve their spots first. At least two of those characters should be in the game before Lydia and Falcon Rom. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.